Yeah.
I know, Paul.
How are you doing?
You're the best hugger in country music, man. The best hugger.
Am I going to get the chance to do that Sunday?
We have to. We have to. We have to. Come find me. I'll give you a big old hug.
I won't have it any other way.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Actually, here's how I like to phrase it. I'm doing better than I deserve.
I like that. We're blessed, huh? Aren't we blessed?
Yeah, we are. And I'll tell you why I'm blessed. And I've just jumped right into the interview here because I'm so excited to chat with you. You're going to play here at Boots and Hearts in a couple of days. I was here when you played Boots and Hearts for the first time 2 years ago.
Man.
And I want you to tell me about that experience from your perspective, but I'm going to tell it to you from mine. But I'm going to start with you. So 2 years ago, when you played that front porch stage at Boots and Hearts, tell me about how that went for you.
Dude, well, it's what made me fall in love with Canada, for sure. It made me realize that Canada country music fans are a force like no other. There's nothing. So I mean, I've told everybody since that show. I mean, I've fallen in love with the country. I've fallen in love with the people. I've fallen in love with the venues and the festivals. But that show was so emotional, and I bawled my eyes out because it was like I truly felt like they like outloved me, you know, and I was loving them, and they just kept going and going and going. And dude, it gives me chills like right now to think about. But it was one of those moments that like I've just never forgotten, you know, and it just changed my life, and it really set the course for my relationship with Canada. And man, I just can't wait to get there again. I got off stage, gave you a big old fat hug, and that was just one of those moments, man.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait for it because my experience of that show of yours 2 years ago, I was standing, there's my daughter, myself, 2 employees of Sony Music Canada, your record label. And I witnessed, and I'm going to suggest there were 3,000-4,000 people at that front porch stage. And every one of them was singing every lyric to every song from Nate Smith. And this was just as Whiskey on You was becoming a radio hit in Canada, right? And so I'm standing there as a radio guy. And I said to my buddy at Sony, Anthony Ferrato, I'll give him a shout, that everybody at Canadian Country Radio should be standing here with us right now watching this show and how this guy's fans connect with his music. It's unbelievable.
Wow, man. It really was. Thank you for everything you said there, man. It really was one of those moments. And then I find out that Chad Kruger is watching from front of house the whole time.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, he watched it. I couldn't even believe it. And obviously now we've become good friends and stuff and everything. And he's one of my heroes, you know. But yeah, that was just, and now, you know, we had a break and we're back. Main stage with Aline and Carly Pearce. I'm so excited for this show. Like I can't stop thinking about it.
You know, the excitement I see in your face and hearing your voice sounds legitimately genuine. And I'll tell you, as a Canadian, we appreciate your love of Canada and your appreciation of Boots and Hearts. And you said earlier on in our chat here just a couple of minutes ago that you were in tears on stage. And again, I witnessed that because after you came off stage, you know, again, my folks from Sony Music took me back to be able to say hi to you for the first time ever in our budding friendship. And so I saw that emotion in you, and that was a killer show. So all that to say, moving ahead here 2 years, you on that main stage, I know you're going to bring it all.
Dude, I'm so emotional right now. Like I'm so emotional thinking about this. Man, it's going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing. Let's just put it that way. It's going to be a thing, and I just can't wait to get out there and love everybody and do it again. It's going to be really special. I can't wait.
Let's shine a light on the music for a minute. Bulletproof did what it does. Nate Smith's song in Canada, which is a creep inside the top 5, if not number 1. Here's what I love, though, about Bulletproof. It's a killer song unto itself, but you put together a version of that with Avril Lavigne. Now, you may not even know this, but we're a radio station, Cool 100 in Belleville, Ontario. Avril Lavigne is from about 25 minutes from where our radio station is. You may not even know that. And so to have Avril on that song means even more to us than it maybe even you might realize.
That's so cool. That's so cool. And you guys have known her forever, probably. I mean, like day one. kind of seen her rise and everything. Yeah, because I'm new to the game, like getting to know her and stuff like that. But the little that I know and the time that we've spent together, she is everything you wish she would be and more. You know, she's really a genuine, authentic human being in every way, and just love that girl to pieces, man.
Yeah, well, she was kind enough. I recall when she was, I think, 16 years old to give us an interview. I recorded that interview all those years ago, and I wish I had the audio to this day. Yeah, she was 16.
Oh my gosh, baby.
Yeah, it just goes to show you how old I am in this business.
You don't look very old though, man. So,
well, if I take off my hat, you'll disagree. Hey, Nate, listen, tell us what's coming up musically for Nate Smith and the rest of 2024 and 2025.
Okay, so I have an album coming that'll be dropping in October. Really, really excited about it. There's going to be a lot of rockers on there, and there's going to be some other ones that are a little bit more like in the sleeve world. The song I wrote that kind of has like a Fleetwood Mackie kind of thing.
Cool.
There's going to be some features on there that you may not expect, which I'm really excited about. And then my next single coming is a song called "Fix What You Didn't Break." It's like, it feels like the perfect crossover 2000s pop rock song mixed with country in a modern context for me. And I say it's like a tough boy love song, because it is like, I feel like guys sometimes if you do something that's too like cute, they're like, I don't know, you know. But this is one of those ones that's like it's an anthem again, where you want to sing it and it feels cool, it feels good. So that's coming, man. I'm so thrilled.
Good. Right on. We look forward to it all. Listen, I know I have limited time with you. I appreciate what you can give. I'm here at Boots and Hearts already. You're coming on Sunday, and I can't wait to give you that big hug. Now, I would be remiss. I got 2 more questions for you. First of all, is there any burn you'd like to lay on Warren Kopnick before I let you go?
No, everybody wants to bury this guy, you know, and you know, you might not have to. He's so old. You know what I mean? So that's how I would say it.
And secondly, what's the best Nate Smith song that I have yet to be introduced to?
Ooh. Gosh, that you have not heard yet?
Yep.
What Alone Looks Like.
All right. That's the one we
that.
want Nate Smith fans to go find it. Where do people find you on socials?
They can find me on Instagram at just Nate Smith. And TikTok is also the same. So come and find me.
Right on. Listen, you've been beyond kind to me, not just today, but in the time I've known you. Thanks for that. You're welcome here anytime, and Boots and Hearts is ready to welcome you in 2 short days.
Let's do it again.
Yeah! Nate Smith is here on Sunday, Cool 100 at Boots and Hearts 2024.